Gentlemen, there's an ongoing war in the fragrance community on whether or not Rasasi Hawas smells like the very famous Invictus Aqua by Paco Rabanne. This right here is a 2018 batch. One side is saying, hey, yes, Rasasi Hawas is a cheap clone version of Invictus Aqua. And the other side is saying, hey, wait a minute, hold up, hit the brakes. They don't smell anything alike. So that's what we're going to talk about today, ladies and gentlemen, on whether or not Invictus Aqua 2018 smells like Rasasi Hawas, or is it vice versa? And also, whether or not you should add these to your collection, because these are very, very highly sought out, very desirable, very high compliment fragrances that you might want to think about adding to your collection today. So a brief history about Paco Rabanne Invictus Aqua. It was first released in late 2015. It opened up with a nice, sweet, bubblegummy, aquatic, fresh scent. And it was actually geared more toward the younger crowd, like the teenage guys. Like myself, when I was younger, I truly enjoyed it. It was a great scent. Got me a lot of compliments. It really fit into the high school scene, early college. But then as you get older, you get kind of tired of it, I guess, in a way. It got kind of played out. And guys that wore Invictus Aqua 2016 batch kind of upgraded and matured to other fragrances that are available at the time. Then Rasasi Hawas came in the picture in 2015, and it actually did better because it lasted longer, it wore better, it was cheaper. It's just a great knockoff of Invictus Aqua. Rasasi Hawas was so successful, it gained some of the market share that it took away from Paco Rabanne because of the longevity, how a little bit it was more mature, just smelled better to a lot of other people, still mass appealing. I mean, it's just a great scent. Let me go ahead and read off the notes that make up the Invictus Aqua 2018 batch here and let you know exactly what's going on in this bottle. In the top notes, you have grapefruit and violet leaf. In the middle notes, you have sea notes, violet, woody notes, and palisander rosewood. In the base notes, you have ambergris and amberwood. Let me just go and tell you what exactly I smell. So I'm going to spray some of this 2018 batch on my arm right here. Oh yeah, that's beautiful, man. Paco Rabanne Invictus Aqua. Oh, why did you discontinue this model? Oh, it opens up citrusy, aquatic notes. I still smell a little bit of that bubblegum flavor, a little bit of sweetness. Man, that smells so clean. To me, in my opinion, the 2018 batch is more of a mature take on the 2016. It's a little bit darker. I wouldn't say as bubblegummy sweet. I mean, it's still there. The DNA is still there, obviously, but it's more toned down in a more mature way, but it still projects. It still has pretty good wear. It's not going to be the best, in my opinion. I mean, projection, you can actually, it'll fill up a room. Once you spray it on, you walk in the room, people will smell it. But longevity, it's not going to last as long as the Rasasi Hawas. I get about, honestly, probably anywhere from 8 to maybe 7 hours of longevity on my skin. And that's if I spray it down at least 5 sprays on my body before I head out to work. But yeah, I mean, it's a great fragrance. Is it something that you should buy? Absolutely, because it's been discontinued. Prices of these have actually gone up. It's still kind of hard to find at discounters, although it is still available. You still can get them. But I imagine year, 2 year, 3, maybe even 5 years from now, it's probably going to be almost impossible to get. All right, let's talk about the man of the hour, which is Rasasi Hawas for him. As I stated earlier, this is a masterpiece, a masterclass, 10 out of 10. Yeah, this is a beast mode, has almost pretty much the same DNA as Invictus Aqua, has that bubblegummy sweetness to it, aquatic scent, very fresh, very fabric softener-like. You can wear it pretty much year-round. On me personally, I can get anywhere from 10 to 12 hours on my skin. Projection is better. I can fill up a room. If I spray 5 of this on my skin, I am going to cover a whole room pretty much, and people are going to know that it is me that has this fragrance on. I mean, that's how strong this is, and that's why it's been so popular, and it's cheaper than Invictus Aqua, and it's easier to find. Discounters everywhere have it. I mean, such a great fragrance. And yeah, I mean, honestly, once this becomes depleted, you can't find it no more. As long as they continue to make this, I will be very happy, and I won't miss having Invictus Aqua in my collection. But yeah, let's talk about the note breakdown on Rasasi Hawas. So in the top note, you have apple, bergamot, cinnamon, lemon. In the middle note, you have watery notes, plum, orange blossom, and cardamom. And in the base note, you have ambergris, musk, driftwood, and patchouli. All right, that's a mouthful of notes. So without further ado, let's just spray it on my skin and let me tell you exactly what I smell when I spray this on. And this thing is a masterpiece, I'm telling you, man. Woo! Smells so good. Right off the bat, I can kind of tell, or actually I do tell that it has a more sweeter opening than the Invictus Aqua, but also a more fresh, like a wave of water just overcoming you. It smells so good. And I actually smell that plum too. Very, very nice. Very beautiful. Right now I'm starting to smell a little bit more of that bubble gumminess. Starting to smell a little bit cinnamon too. I mean, this is a very complex, very fresh scent that's just, man, just really works throughout time. I have Rasasi Hawas on my right arm. I have Invictus Aqua 2018 on my left arm. Immediately, the one thing I do notice is that the Paco Rabanne model has a more metal scent coming out towards it. I think that's the ambergris, whereas the Rasasi has more of a sweeter aquatic note to it that's coming out. I don't really smell any metal. I would say the Rasasi Hawas is more playful, it's deeper, it's clean, aquatic. Paco Rabanne is drying out more musky, still has that aquatic, fresh scent to it, but the ambergris is kicking in. And very nice fragrance, both of them. And honestly, guys, I'm not sure why a lot of people will say that Invictus Aqua smells like Hawas or vice versa. Honestly, I mean, they do have some similarities, but honestly, I don't think they really smell alike. For longevity and something that's really going to project better, the Rasasi Hawas, I think, is going to be a better buy. The Invictus Aqua, even though, like I said, almost they kind of smell similar. It's its own different scent, honestly, and it's worth a buy to have if you don't have this in your collection already. Gentlemen, let me know in the comments below. Do you agree with me? Disagree with me? Do you think that these smell identical? Honestly, once again, in my opinion, I don't think they smell identical. I think they're kind of copying each other in a way. There's some similarities. I kind of see them as more like brother, stepbrother, or brother, stepbrother, whatever you want to, however you want to view it. But yeah, there is some similarities, but honestly, they're, in a way, when they dry down, they're almost two different aquatic fresh scents that I feel like you should actually own in your fragrance collection, especially the Invictus Aqua, since they don't make it no more, and it's getting a little bit harder to find. But yeah, this is a great fragrance too. I highly recommend it. I think it's a masterpiece, masterclass. I will always have this in my fragrance collection. It smells so good, so strong, longevity, performance, all great. This too, very nice fragrance. And yeah, I'm going to keep both in my fragrance collection. Let me know if you guys are going to do the same.